Bernie Sanders is essentially king of the political world right now. And as such, the entire United Corporations of America, as I always say, we do not live in a country, we live in a broad corporation. It's called the United Corporations of America. It's the politicians, it's the corporations, it's the lobbyists, it's the media, and they're all, and the banks, and they're all in one big, let's call it a LLC, because they don't pay taxes. They are all part of the United Corporations of America. And now that Bernie is, frankly, anyone could say this objectively, CNN won't. Bernie Sanders is kind of on fire right now. Fundraising numbers just came out. He leads the pack. Volunteers, he has over 1 million volunteers. They're having a big day of organizing on April 27th, Bernie Sanders' campaign and his volunteers. Social media, he's basically beating everybody else. And if you just saw him on Fox News last night, which honestly was a work of art, if you ask me. Very few critiques I have. Minor critiques, not even worth mentioning. If you didn't see, this was the MVP moment from Bernie Sanders on Fox News. Fox News thought they were going to catch Bernie Sanders in a, gotcha moment where people wouldn't love his idea for Medicare for All. Watch what happened.
I want to ask the audience a question. If you could raise your hand here. A show of hands of how many people get their insurance from work, private insurance, right now. How many get it from private insurance? Okay. Now, of those, how many are willing to transition to what the senator says, a government-run system?
I'm sorry. I got to do that again.
I want to ask the audience a question. If you could raise your hand here. A show of hands of how many people get their insurance from work, private insurance, right now. How many get it from private insurance? Okay. Now, of those, how many are willing to transition to what the senator says, a government-run system?
The best part of that, honestly, they didn't even wait till Brett Baer, big old Brett Baer, finished the question. They just raised their hand. Fox News, can you imagine Fox News executives? Yeah, they got great ratings, speaking of. Fox News Town Hall with Bernie Sanders last night attracted 2.55 million viewers, most for a candidate town hall this year. Previous high was Kamala Harris over at CNN. That little love fest they gave Kamala Harris. Sanders, all the more impressive since his aired 6:30 to 7:30, others during prime time. So you think Fox News executives are kicking themselves for exposing this man, this progressive message to their audience? Their audience, at least in studio, absolutely loved Bernie Sanders. Every single thing Bernie Sanders said, he had people cheering, Bernie, Bernie, Bernie. And this was in Pennsylvania, which, earth to the Democrats, you got to win Pennsylvania, along with Michigan, Wisconsin, Ohio. You definitely need to win Pennsylvania and Michigan and Wisconsin, period. Ohio, possibly you could lose it and still the Democrat win. You got to win Michigan back, got to win Pennsylvania back, got to win Wisconsin back. And wait, what is that? During the Democratic Party 2016, Bernie Sanders won Michigan and Wisconsin? Interesting. Very interesting. But we can't have Bernie Sanders against Donald Trump, right? So it's just so amazing because the viewers literally started raising their hand before he even finished the question. Because Medicare for All and progressive policies, as I've always told you, are wildly popular, even among conservatives. Because most Republicans are actually closet progressives on the issues. If you say the word socialism to them, they say, no, we don't like socialism. But if you say, oh, are you for a Medicare for All system that would mean no copays, no deductibles, no co-insurance, no hidden bills? Yeah, we want that. In the last poll, 52% of Republicans want Medicare for All. Majority of Republicans endorse raising the minimum wage. Majority of Republicans are for the Green New Deal. The majority of Republicans are for $15 minimum wage. The majority of Republicans were against the bailouts of the banks. I could go on and on and on. So Fox News just exposed a progressive message, and everyone criticized Bernie for going on Fox News. And sure, they tried to get him, and there was a lot of unfair questions that were more just like right-wing talking points, masked as questions, which, you expect that from Fox News. But what was so amazing about it is Bernie Sanders, of all of them, all the Democratic candidates, all 75,000 of them, is the only one with the cross-party popularity that's going to be needed to take on Donald Trump. Because remember, there was a lot of Barack Obama voters, I think 10% or something, of Obama voters that ended up voting for Trump. Those are the voters that I think Bernie Sanders could easily get back. There's also a lot of card-carrying Republican voters that Donald Trump got that I think are having buyer's remorse. I think when the economy starts to move backwards, which a lot of economists say we're facing another recession before the election, I think those same people are going to be open to Bernie Sanders. Why do I think that? Because I covered the 2016 campaign, rally after rally after rally. I'm talking about Trump rallies. I would ask his voters, if not Trump, who's your second? It wasn't Ted Cruz. It wasn't Ben Carson, Carly Fiorina, Herman Cain, Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders.
Hope you enjoyed that last video. Hop on over to statuscoup.com where you can sign up for our email list and become a member for as low as $5 to $10 a month. Membership is how we grow. That's statuscoup.com/join. And remember, join our email list so we can grow the revolution with you.